Hello students, let's start with a new topic, system of linear congruence. Before starting with this topic, I suggest you to go through all the videos I have uploaded where I have taught you the basic concept, Diophantine equation, how to solve simple linear congruence, then how to find out the GCD, and also I have taught you how you can quickly check your answer on calculator. So now, after knowing all that, let us come to this thing. This is called the system of linear congruence. Now, before finding out solution means finding out the value of x and y. I need to check first whether the solution exists or not. So, what is a condition for a unique solution? What you have to do, you have to find out GCD of AD minus BC comma M. Means in the equation you need to figure out what is your A value, B value, C value and D value. Find out AD minus BC and then find out GCD of AD minus BC and M. If it is 1, if this GCD is 1, then I will have a unique solution. And then I will solve it as you solve the normal linear equation. Okay. Now, I'll just give you an example so it becomes more clear to you. In your early classes, you used to solve this type of question. If I am giving this type of thing, suppose you have x plus 3y is equal to say 2. If you want to solve this question, system of linear equation, what you used to do, we used to multiply the second equation by 2 if I am finding out the value of y. So I will multiply second equation by 2 and the first equation by 1. That is the coefficient of x in first equation I should multiply to the second, and same way the coefficient of x in the second equation I should multiply it to this. So when after doing that I subtract, I'll get the value of y. To get the value of x, I should multiply first equation by 3 and the second equation by 1 and then subtract. That will give me the value of x. This is what you used to do in your 9th grade, 10th grade and all that. Now I have to apply the same concept to linear congruence, system of linear congruence, where I will be having the congruence relations. Okay. So let us try to understand this with the help of an example. Now, the first thing, my question is, suppose solve 2x plus 6y congruent 1 modulo 7 and 4x plus 3y congruent 2 modulo 7. So I need to get the value of x and y. What is the first step? I need to check whether my solution exists or not, right? So for that, what I will be doing, I will be finding out the value of AD minus BC. Now in this, always have a habit to avoid the mistake to write it down like this: A, B, C and D. D is 3, sorry. And what is the value of M? M is like somewhere we are using N or M. It is 7. So now what is AD minus BC? If you observe, AD minus BC is nothing but AD, means 3 2s are 6 minus 6 4s are 24, right? So this is minus 18. So what is the GCD of minus 18 and 7? This is 1. The moment you get GCD is equal to 1 means yes, I should try to solve this equation. I will have a solution, right? Now how I will start? If I want to find out the value of x, means I should eliminate y, right? If I want to eliminate y, means their coefficient should be same. So if I look at my equation number 1 and my equation number 2, right? So if I want to eliminate y, means I should have the same coefficient for y. So if I multiply second equation by 2, whole equation, right? Second equation by 2. So 3 2s are 6 I'll get and y coefficient will become same. So what I'll do, I'll rewrite the equation and multiply second equation by 2. So what I'll have now, see 2x plus 6y congruent 1 mod 7. And I'm multiplying second equation by 2. So 8x plus 6y congruent 4 mod 7. Correct? Now subtract both the equation. if you subtract these two equations, what you will get? Obviously 6y will get cancelled. So 8 minus 2 is 6x congruent 3 mod 7. Right? So I got one equation like this. Now from this I should get the value of x. Now what is the meaning of this? This means that 7 divides 6x minus 3. So since the numbers are small, I will apply my trial method. Trial method means I'll put the different values of x. Now here, if you put x is equal to 0, you will get minus 3. It is not working. You put x is equal to 1, right? So what will happen? 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. 7 will not divide it, so ruled out. Now put x is equal to 2. So 6 2s are 12. Okay. Now 12 minus 3 is 9. Not working for me. Now x is equal to 3. So 6 3s are 18. 18 minus 3 is what? 15. 7 is not dividing 15. So ruled out. Now x is equal to 4. So 6 4s are 24. Right? 6 4s are 24. 24 minus 3 is what? 21. And 7 divides 21. So wow, I got the value of x. Right? So one value I got. The same way now I will try to find out the value of y. Now if I want to find the value of y, I should eliminate x. How I can eliminate x? Don't do in this equation, new equation. Go to your original equation. Now I want to eliminate x so that I'll get the value of y. So if I multiply first equation by 2, coefficient of x will become same. So let me rewrite the equation. 4x plus 12y congruent 2 mod 7. Right? Second equation is same. 4x plus 3y congruent 2 mod 7. Correct? So first equation I have multiplied by 2. So this is my new set of equation. Now subtract. If you subtract this, what you will get? 4x minus 4x to gone. 12 minus 3 is what? 9y congruent 0 mod 7. Right? So now how I'll write this? 9y minus 0 means basically 9y. And 7 should divide this. So when 7 will divide this, obviously if I have in place of y 7, it will divide. See, 0 will not work, 1 will not work, 2 will not work, 3 will not work, 4 will not work, 7 will work. 9 into 7, obviously it is divisible by 7. So the value of y will be equal to 7. So my answer is x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 7. Now never be in hurry, always cross check your answer. Now if I want to cross check my answer, I will pick up any equation from the question. For example, my equation was 2x plus 6y congruent 1 mod 7. Right? Now let me check whether my answers are correct or not. So in place of x, if I put 4 and in place of y, I put 7. So congruent 1 mod 7. Right? So 4 2s are 8 plus 6 7s are 42 congruent 1 mod 7. I just need to check whether this relation is correct or not. 42 plus 8 is what? 50 congruent 1 mod 7. 50 minus 1. What is that? 49. 7 divide 49? Yes, it do. Means I am correct. So my answers are correct. Easy? Now let us do one more question to understand it. Now my next question is, now I'll give in short. 7x plus 3y congruent 10 mod 16. Okay. 2x plus 5y congruent 9. Try to solve it with me. Mod 16. Correct? Now find out the value of AD minus BC. So AD minus BC. You should define your A, B, C, D. Okay? A, B, C, D. So AD minus BC is 35 minus 6, which is equal to 29. Now what is the GCD of AD minus BC comma M means 29 comma 16. Obviously they are co-prime, so it is 1. So unique solution exists. Okay. Now I will run to find out my solution. Suppose I want to find out the value of x. So I should eliminate y. So I can see I have different coefficient in both the equation. So first equation I should multiply by 5 and second equation I should multiply by 3. So what I'll get? First equation I am multiplying by 5. So 35x plus 15y congruent 50 mod 16. Okay. Second equation I should multiply by 3. So 6x plus 15y congruent 27 mod 16. Now subtract these two equations. What you will get? 35 minus 6 is what? 29. So 29x congruent. Now we will do 50 minus 27. Right? So 50 minus 27 is 23. So in previous video I have taught you how to solve this type of congruence. So when you solve this congruence, you will get the value of x. So you can try, x will be 3. This I am leaving for you as a homework. Your x will be 3. Okay. You can cross check. How you can cross check? 29 into 3 you do. Minus 23, it will be divisible by 16. Now if I want to find out the value of y, I should eliminate x. So if I want to eliminate x from these two equations, so first equation I should multiply by 2 and the second equation I should multiply by 7. Then only it will become same. So I'll write the equation for you. So 14x plus 6y congruent 20 mod 16. And second one 14x plus 35y congruent 63 mod 16. Right? Now if you subtract these two, you will get 29y congruent 63 minus 20 when I'll do, so I'll have 43 mod 16. So this will give me the answer and the y value will be equal to 7. You can cross check and once you get the answer, verify your answer as I did in the previous question. So system of linear congruence is very simple. Only you should be good in the basic concept. So go through the videos where I have explained the basic concept. Go through the 1-minute videos where I have explained you how to use the calculator or how to solve it very quickly. Okay, and where I have discussed many questions also. Thanks a lot.